Hi guys, MrSpaceman reporting for duty and welcome for a double trouble matchup today against Čukarički and Vojvodne, one at a time, not both at a time. Although it'll be quite interesting, can we still win if it's 22 men against 11? Probably yes, because there's going to be too many people on the pitch, people are going to be confused. We can still score a goal. Popovic is that good. But yes, welcome back to episode 3 of the FM24 Partizan save. I'm going to keep reminding you, especially for the first few episodes, the goal of the save is to win every single European trophy in order, so the big ones. So basically what I'm trying to say is I need to win the Conference League, the Europa League, and most importantly, the Champions League. And yes, the order matters. We have to do it in that order. Conference, Europa, and then finally Champions League, and I really hope that looked like it was in order. If not, I look stupid. Anyways, so where we last left off, it was the Lech game, which we managed to win. I think was 6-3 on aggregate, which was a very good result. And since then, nothing happened. Like I said last episode, we are jumping straight into the game. And what also I said I was going to do in the last episode, I was going to introduce you to a new player in our team. And I forgot, because I'm an idiot. But, he is starting today, so let me introduce you to this man. So let me introduce you to Toma Basic. This guy is a Croatian international, 26-year-old, played 2 games for them. I wonder how long ago actually. Okay, so he made his debut against Turkey in 2020, so pretty much 3 years ago. So this guy was playing for Croatia when we played with Partizan in real life. That's kind of cool. I like that. I like that. That's quite nice. But yeah, so we brought him in to be a box-to-box midfielder, and also with his height, he could potentially slot in that halfback role. I think he would do quite nicely there. And also, I don't know if you realized, he also has some very nice set-piece taking, which is quite a nice thing because we sold Bibers Nacho, who's known for that. And yes, this man is on more wages than Bibers Nacho. But how much should we sign him for? Only 900k. To be fair, we made over 3 million on transfer sales. So I think it was long overdue for us to sign someone like him. And last year, he's actually played 25 games in the Serie A for Lazio, which is not the worst team. And the year before that, he got transferred for 5 million. So I think this is an absolute bargain. I mean, comparing him to Belic, there is really no comparison. This man is the jack of all trades and master of everything. I'm really impressed by him. I think he'll be a very good addition to the squad. He does have a little thing that I don't really like. He has a clause which will make him the match highest earner, which is unfortunate. I mean, to be fair, I doubt we're going to sign anyone of his caliber anytime soon, but you never know. We might sign someone and then his salary will increase. However, I don't think it'll be by that much anyways, and hopefully next time I'll just give him a contract and remove it. But, oh my... Oh my god, just take a look. I just realized. This man, single-handedly, with one salary, that's 25% of the club's total wage bill. I hope he's going to be worth every penny, but that's just ridiculous. But yeah, I was wondering because at some point a news article came out and they were like, oh yeah, by the way, if things get tough at Partizan, they may have to sell Basic. And I was like, he's only 900k, like it's not going to be that much. Yeah, I can see why now. I can see why. But anyways, he's going to slot right into our midfield. It was perfect. We needed a person in that position because we were lacking. Basically, as you can see by the fact that Canute is on the bench, if we have any more games, the players will get tired. If we have just one injury, we're a little bit screwed. We have 3 midfielder positions that we need to fill. And I think we have like 3.5 midfielders to take those positions. So that's a bit unfortunate. And I mean, one of them is Stojkovic, who's actually a right back, center back, ball-winning midfielder / everything. He is definitely a jack of all trades, master of none. Anyways, starting lineup for Čukarički. We're going to have Jovanovic, we're going to have Ilic, we're going to have Markovic. In the back 3, we're going to have Antic, Belic, and Filipovic. In the midfield, we're going to have a live-com debut for Besic. Stojkovic is going to make his debut in the ball-winning midfielder role. We're going to have Bazda up front, Saltani on the right, and once again, we have a 17-year-old kid in Popovic, who's going to be leading the line for us. But smash that like button, because like I said, for every like, Popovic is going to score a hat-trick, or someone like Saltani maybe score a hat-trick. And subscribe to my channel, because there are more cool things happening. And one of those cool things is a man who is worth 25% of our wage budget. Okay, so we're taking on Čukarički, and one of the names I recognize straight away is Stankovic. I tried to look into him, try and sign him, because I remember him being a very good midfielder for me. Unfortunately, he's not interested, which is a bit of a shame, but he's a very young kid. I think he's like 21 now, and I think he can make a very good midfielder. Maybe we need to try and see if we can get some money in the winter and then go for him, because like a lot of the young players from Čukarički and Vojvodne are not entirely keen to play for us. I'm not sure why. Maybe because last year we did kind of meh, but at the same time we are one of the best teams in Serbia, so surely you want to go to them. But anyways, what do I know? I know nothing. The only thing I do know is that Popovic plays it off to Stojkovic, who lines up a shot. That looks like a lineup of a shot. That's a horrible shot. And Saldana scores. That was a tactical shot. I mean, look. It's part of the things we practice at the stadium. And by stadium, I mean the training ground. We practice those random shots because we know deflections happen. We play pinball when we were growing up. And this is pinball ball. Yes. This is not going to stick, that name, is it? But beautiful pass by Bazdar. Is it going to count as an assist? I do wonder. It is going to count as an assist. That is the most stupidest assist ever. The man was just in the way. He was just like, what hit me? Oh, we scored. Oh, cool. Yay. Extra bonus. Okay, actually, I do want to see. Does he have an assist clause? No, he doesn't. He doesn't have an assist clause, but that would be funny because imagine I'd have to like go out and pay him the money as the club is a little bit in financial trouble. You know, the club's falling apart, and you're like, "Oh, Bazdar, that's £50 for the goal, for the assist." You know, we can't afford to feed us or like turn on the lights at the training ground, but you know, here's your £50, mate. Yeah. Anyways, Popovic is on the ball. He's dropping quite low. That's the complete forward on support. Antic finding himself in lots of space. Left foot, right foot. Nikola Antic knows everything. He does not have a weak foot. This man is... He is Agent 47. The man is versatile. He put on a disguise as a world-class winger. That's what he does. He comes in every game as a left back. He leaves a prime Cristiano Ronaldo. What is this man? We are playing quite nicely from the back, he says confidently. Belic is... I like that. Like I said, I like the fact that this year you can kind of see a little bit better that tiki-taka play. When you set it, the ball to being passed short and with patience, well, that's a nice little one too. You get to see things like this. You actually get to see a little bit of instances of tiki-taka, which is quite nice. Sometimes, especially when I'm not recording, sometimes some goals happen and I just sit there and I'm like, wow. And you just have a great time. You just vibe. But that corner was absolutely nothing. Now we have a corner set piece as Basic takes a beautiful corner. That's got to be an assist, surely. Oh, no. I mean, I think literally every time Basic takes a touch, makes a pass, takes a shot, it has to be a goal, assist, or pre-assist. Because the man, like I said, 25% of the club's wage budget goes to this man. That is quite good. As Bazdar, he lines up a shot, but he doesn't really. He lets it off. Filipovic, ooh. That's not a half bad shot. It's just funny because Bazdar, I don't think he's actually scored a single goal from inside the box. Every time he does, he scores from the outside. So I was thinking that maybe he was making a run from the inside of the box to the outside of the box, so just so he could score. He probably has like 2 finishing, but he has long shots of 20 or something. I don't know. But what I do know is that it's 2-0. Not bad. Basic on the corner. He needs to do something with this as he puts a cross into Ilic. Markovic! Yow. Hello? So they have a corner of their own. They had no shots on target so far, I don't think. Is this going to be the first one? It's going to be a safe one. Absolutely no worries there. Jovanovic, he was like, oh yeah, I get paid to save shots. And yeah, he just got back in time from his tea break and he managed to get back into the box. It's quite nice as Mr. Agent 47 takes a run down the left. Kind of cuts in the midfield, even though I told him not to. Saldana, you need to keep scoring, buddy. You scored one. People put likes down. You need to score a hat-trick. At least someone needs to score a hat-trick every game because people will like this video every single day. Tosic, Jovanovic, we are not letting them pass. That being said, I was going to say we're not letting them pass out too well. Look at that. The press works. Look at this. I was just about to say we are pressing quite well. We're limiting all the spaces for them in the midfield. They have nowhere to go, and we have everywhere to go. As Basic makes a run, plays it back to Belic, who calmly plays it back to Stojkovic. We do need to make some subs. People are getting tired. Saldana plays to Filipovic, our other right back with lots of chances to shoot, and Bazdar. Samet Bazdar. Huh? Come on. Huh? What do I say? I said he doesn't score from inside the box. I said this in this exact video. And what does he do? Scores from inside the box. The man made a beautiful run to the front post. Stevanovic, the keeper, did not. Stevanovic had nothing to do there. He was confused why Bazdar is there and not outside of the box. And then we scored. Absolutely beautiful. 3-0 against one of the better teams in Serbia. I am curious how well this is going to work against Crvena Zvezda or actually any of the other European teams. But so far, so good. This Partizan team is a little bit on the broken side, which is something you'd like to see, especially in the first season. I want to win. You know what? I want to win the Serbian League. I want to win the Serbian Cup, and I want to win the Conference League this year. Can I do it? Is it too early to say? With the way they're playing, I don't really know. As Saldania finds lots of space. He takes a shot. Saldania, second goal. We can get a hat-trick, boys. See, I told you. Hit the like. If one of you didn't hit the like and he doesn't score a hat-trick, it's on you. But look at this beautiful second goal for Saldania. Popovic, second assist to Saldania. They're forming a nice little partnership. They have to have a green link by now, because otherwise, I don't understand this game. Look at that beautiful pass. Saldania finds lots of space, slots it into the left bottom corner, and this means it's time for some subs. I think it's time for me to do this. Actually, no, I'm going to keep him here. I'm going to keep this. I'm not going to touch this. I'm going to bring some youngsters instead. I'm going to put Uros Čuk on the right. I'm going to take off HN47 and put Uros Filipovic. I'm going to take off Isic for Sehovic. And probably I need to consider putting a center back in here. And Bazdar. What should we do? For now, nothing. Let's keep that sub. Let's keep the last sub. That's 4 subs. That's more than enough. Basic steps it up. He has 16 free kick. Finds Filipovic, who takes a shot from outside the box. And Uros Filipovic, the young man, the young left back, scores a goal. His first goal for Partizan. And what a goal to score. Basic finds the young man. That 16 free kick ability. And the composure. The composure. What is his long shots? This is the kind of thing that happens when you're on an unbeaten streak, right? And then the team sends out a 17-year-old left back for his debut with 2 long shots, and they do that to you. This year, FM is better because it hasn't done that to me yet. But it's only week 3, 4. How many weeks has it been since the game release? Technically, this is the 2nd week of it. But I mean, like, since we take into account the beta, because I've played that. I don't know. Popovic, Basic, beautiful pass to Bazdar. Bazdar, ooh, is a little bit... I was going to say the angle is a little bit too... what's the word I'm looking for? Cute. The angle is too cute. Apparently, Bazdar is cute enough. And he managed to score. What the hell am I even saying in this moment? That was a beautiful play. Basic. Now the question is even better. Is Basic a person with a contract with assist clause? Shit. 2 assists, 12k. Okay. Yikers. Maybe I shouldn't play him. Maybe I should just keep him. Maybe I should just sell him straight away. Whoever gave him this contract is an absolute idiot, and I'm going to bankrupt the whole club, but at least we'll look good. Look at the 6-0 against Čukarički. They're like the 4th team, 3rd team, 4th team, 4th team, 3rd team, kind of in that position in Serbia. And we're beating them 6-0. Anyone else, honestly, anyone else, apart from Čukarički, I could imagine beating 6-0. This is insane. I don't even know. This team is broken. And we didn't really sign anyone. We only signed 1 player. And think about it. We sold 2 major strikers. We sold 1 attacking playmaker who was very, very good for this level. And we sold a very good winger. And this team is still doing this. How is this possible? Čuk on the right-hand side puts a cross in. Basic, don't you dare. Not another assist. Basic, no. Basic, no. Thank you, Filipovic. My God, 6k per assist. I have never not wanted my own player to not do a good contribution. Please, sir. I don't have the money. I'm going to have to start selling players just to afford his salary. That was potentially a dumb thing I did. I'm allowed to do a dumb thing a save. And by one dumb thing a save, I mean a dumb thing a minute. Yes, because that's the kind of thing you signed up for. We need to... Actually, let's wait for this. Let's wait to see how it plays out. Hope Saldania gets a goal in this round. If not, we're going to have to tweak things around to play him up front as they intercept, but it's fine. No worries there. Saldania finds Bazdar. Take a shot from outside the box, buddy. Chuk. He also wants a goal. Chuk plays it out. Saldania. Is he going to line up a shot? Saldania. No. That was so close. And I think with that in mind, we are going to send him up. We're going to send Saldania up. Get your hat trick, son. Anyone else who needs some subs here? I think it's probably best to kind of give some other youngsters a run out. We're going to give Trifunovic a run in the midfield. I don't really mind the positionless. I don't really mind the fact that he doesn't really know how to play there, but we're winning 6-0. He can learn. They're actually afraid to launch the ball up because we scored a lot of goals against them. So they're just like, if we keep the ball, they can't score. Trifunovic, lay it off. Trifunovic, you waited for him to get an offside position, you absolute donkey. And he was offside. What are you doing? Hat trick, son. Send everyone forward. Very attacking. No hat tricks. Saldania, why? Saldania, why? To be fair, Bazdar was on a hat trick as well, and I didn't pay attention to that. I should have kept Bazdar. Oh no. You probably were screaming at me to do that, to actually keep both of them up, but hey yo. Sometimes I get carried away. 6-0 against Čukarički. Damn. I mean, the next time I'm going to see you, literally in about a few seconds, you're going to see a game against Vojvodne, I think. And you're also going to see a transfer deadline day, which is probably not going to be as exciting. So don't go anywhere. Actually, no. You're allowed to go somewhere. Go refill your cup. Go refill a nice little cup of coffee, tea, or whatever the hell. And I'll see you guys, well, for the game against Vojvodne? For one of the Vo. See you in a second. Oh, that's a shame. So apparently the transfer window closes. It doesn't have this big little cool thing that, the Premier League has. Is that going to be a thing for the whole series? Oh, we're going to lose the excitement of the transfer window closing. Well, that sucks. That's not really fun. But anyways, we did have some transfers to tell you guys about. As you can see, we actually managed to make one transfer. We signed David Martinez because I managed to make a promise to a certain very expensive Croatian midfielder that I was going to sign someone in the defense. Yeah, it keeps getting better, doesn't it? But yeah, so with that in mind, I brought in this guy, David Martinez. I mean, to be fair, he's okay. I think also with the fact that he's on, 3.6k a week on loan, which I can terminate at pretty much any time after... Okay, well, when I get to the next transfer window. So he's going to be a decent backup option. He's okay. He's probably the best of the options I had to improve the squad for quite cheap. And because of the fact that we don't have much money, I thought he was absolutely fine. We brought him from River. We have a clause of we can sign him for 1.2 million. I'm not going to do it. He is definitely not a 1 million player, especially for our squad. I mean, he's slightly better than Medina. And I think if you also compare him to Markovic, I think he is technically better, so he may be a little bit of help for us. Now the issue is I don't know how it's gonna impact us on here, because I think that's already sorted. So this guy is gonna be solely for the league, which is gonna be very, very bad, because I think he's good enough to make appearances in the Europa Conference League. I think he's probably one of our better center backs. Now the issue is I think the registration was like here on the 4th. That's the stupidity of, I guess, the Serbian transfer deadline stuff. It's a bit weird. So I guess from now on I need to remember that, look, finish here. Here is when you finish your transfers. Anything after that is like young Serbian players and all that jazz, the people that are now going to play in Europe for you. That is going to be annoying. But that's it. The excitement is done. Cool. Let's just take on Vojvodne. I don't really care anymore. Actually, before that, let's quickly cover what happened in the transfer window. I'm curious to see if there's a difference between... Because obviously when you did My World, it was people had an infinite amount of money they could spend, they could buy, there was huge sales, signings, whatever. Now, as I can see here, it's not as much, it's mostly us just clearing out our squad and Basic. But yeah, apart from that, is there anything else I could probably tell you guys about that's interesting? I mean, Ljubomir this guy, he's quite good. He's a Serbian international, he's played a few games for Serbia. I mean, that's pretty much it. There's nothing really interesting out here that I can see. And yeah, we just clear out the squad, so it's not as fun. But the world transfer window is a little bit more interesting and exciting for you guys. As you can see, Jose Gaya is destined to go to Saudi Arabia. He signed for Al Nassr for 36 million, which to be fair is not an expensive signing. I'm surprised none of the bigger clubs went for him because he's a very good player. We also have Thomas Müller going to Al Ittihad. We had, Nikola Milinkovic. Yes, he went to Bayern. I think I remember seeing something. We got some money for it, like 300k, so that's quite good. Vanderson went to Brighton. Thiago Silva left to Al Hilal. Valentin Barco went to Parthenope. Napoli. It's quite good. And apart from that, is there anything exciting or weird? Not really. I'm kind of scrolling through it. Nothing really screams out. Nothing like... what's his name? Armstrong signing for PSG. Oh my god, what a weird signing. Yeah, apart from that, I can't really see anything. I mean, Simon Kjaer went to Arsenal. I guess they needed a centre back. But yeah, not as exciting. Man, we don't get the nice little animations or the nice little cool things. That's a bit of a shame. But anyways, that just means there's less time for us to spend on the transfers and more time to spend on the games. Yay, transfers are definitely not the most exciting thing about Football Manager. But yeah, so this is the lineup we're going to go for. As you can see, there is no Popovic. He managed to pull his pectoral muscles from working out too hard. I mean, he's trying to be Cristiano Ronaldo already at that age, so I guess that kind of makes sense. But this is the squad we're going for. There are some changes because we are playing VTC literally in the next episode for you guys. We're not having any breaks in between, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, we're going to have Jovanovic in goal. We're going to have Demedina and Markovic in the back two. We're going to have Sehovic, Stojkovic, and Filipovic as our middle three. Basic and Kanute in the midfield because I was trying to rotate a little bit, but we are missing... Stepanovic is a bit tired. Like I said, we do need that more kind of midfielder players. Unfortunately, the transfer window ended, and also we don't have any money. So that's something we have to deal with. Our 17 role for this game is Zoran Alilovic, and up front, we're going to have Kalulu in a weird role with Severina on the right. We are resting, I guess, our key player. Where is he? Where did I put him? Where is he? He's here. Saldania. Saldania's there. There we go. So he's kind of resting for this game. So hopefully this won't bite me in the ass. Yeah, let's just go and destroy Vojevodina. We destroyed Čukarički. Can we do the same thing with them? Let's see. Scratch that. Kalulu's not starting. We can only have 4 foreign players at the start of the game. If you click here. Yeah, so that's a bit dumb. So we're going to have Jovanovic up front. Jovanovic is definitely not suited for this role, but I think hopefully I can sub him off at some point and bring out Kalulu because it said starting lineup. It didn't say at all times. So that could be something. That's what I said. I'm going to be messing up with the rules sometimes. But hopefully Vojevodina is not going to be that much of an issue with us. Because if they are, that's going to be a little bit embarrassing. Am I going to regret rotating the squad this much? I don't know. Do I recognize anyone from here? Not really. The squad is looking okay. I mean, look, they're currently, what, 6th or 7th in the league? And yes, I rotated the squad heavily. Actually, they're 9th. There we go. They're 9th. I don't know why I was trying to make a prediction. They would show this anyways. They're 9th. I don't know who they played yet, but they're a good side. And sometimes they have put up a big fight with them. But the issue is I have rotated the squad incredibly heavily. Will that bite me in the ass? I don't know. I mean, so far, nothing really happened. De Medina plays it out to Sehovic, who is also playing on the left side today. I think he's probably not as, well, he's probably as good as Mr. 47 himself, but I don't know. I think he's doing fine as Serena finds himself in lots of space. 1-on-1 with the keeper, and look at that. That's the celebration, because he's calling MrSpaceman to start more games. This guy is good. And look at this. I told him, look, boy, this is your chance to show off. In games like this, you are needed to come up clutch. And he did. I'll be honest. I'm going to put the phone down real quick. There's a high chance that I'm going to sell him at some point because he's good, but he's young. And I don't know if it's the best idea to keep him around the club forever. And that's a very close onside. But hopefully he can play well, develop a little bit, and make me some money because we are a selling club. And it's easier for me to sell foreign players that I have they don't really have attachments to the team than, selling some players that you will definitely be attached to because they're one of our own, But so far he's doing really, really well. And I hope he doesn't hear this because I want him to keep performing as Basic plays out to Kanute, who plays it out to Serena again. Is he just going to run to the other side of the goal and score a known goal? No, he doesn't. He plays it to Sehovic. To Basic. Basic, don't make an assist. Basic. Jovanovic. Was that an assist from Basic? Is that another 6.5k that has gone from my bank account? I should like have a salary thing just to kind of just see like a little dink every time Basic plays. But a good pass nonetheless. Severina plays it beautifully out to the side. Sehovic brings the ball down, brings it back down to Basic. One touch. Alilovic steps over and Jovanovic scores his second goal for the club. So far, incredibly well. The squad is stupidly rotated and that's 6.5k gone. Yikers. I was trying to buy myself a flight to... What's a nice place I can fly to for 6.5k in first class? Probably any place. You know what? I was flying to South Korea. Yes, I was flying to South Korea in first class. And now I can't. I'm walking there now. But anyways, first half, 2-0. Good stuff. Vojvodina is on the counter. We have lots of players committed up front, and they have, well, to be fair, 3 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, no, 3 versus 5. Can we do it? There's no one in the box. There's only one of them in the box, and that is a very, very good counterattack. And Jonathan Balingi manages to, oh my god, score his first goal for the club, of course, on a counter, literally against the run of play. Not a bad counter. We did not cover, I don't know what everyone else was doing. I don't know who was this? Stojkovic was doing. He should have been dropping back quicker than this. There was only one man in the box and I couldn't really blame him because he had to mark 2 people at once. Yikers. We're down to 2-1 and now I'm a little bit more worried because 2-0 against this team is fine. 1-2, anything can happen because we can go on a random attack and they could counter once again as Basic is with the ball. Bringing it up again, breaking the lines quite easily just with his dribbling. He's built different. Alilovic takes a shot and that's a good shot. Goes behind the goal kick though, which is not ideal. Should be in the goal. But, you know, I can only ask for so many things. Severina has been quite quiet since I said I might sell him at the end of the season, which isn't something I don't like to see. Sehovic finds himself in lots of space, puts the ball into Jovanovic. That's your first touch, buddy. And he does get blocked, sadly. Sadly, he doesn't get a double. That's his chance to shine. Popovic is injured for 7 days. You have some of these games occasionally to highlight how good you are. And the only thing he highlighted is that he's okay. You know, so far so good. Alilovic, shoot. It's a corner again. Okay, that looked a bit weak. I was wondering what that was, but I guess that's a corner. Maybe it's time for some more subs. It's probably best to take off Basic because maybe this guy is going to get another assist and that's another 6.5k. That's just going to be 13k this match. That's not particularly the best use of money, is it? Especially against a team that we should be beating. Stojkovic. Alilovic lines up a shot again. He's had 3 shots in the past 5 minutes and missed all of them. Time for some subs because we're playing a big team soon. So I think we're going to put Belic on here. We're going to make some subs. The Medina, probably I'm going to... do I risk Simic? Do I risk Simic? I think I risk Simic. I'll put Zehovic in here. Put Stojkovic in here. What am I doing? No, it's the other way around. Hang on. Simic here. Stojkovic here. There we go. I am so confused. And I'm going to put Antic, the Agent 47 himself, in the position. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take off Alilovic, who's not doing too good. And I'm going to give a chance for Kalulu to make some runs. And we're going to keep one sub just in case because stupid things happen. People get injuries and I don't want that to kind of bite me in the ass. I don't want to play the last 20 minutes without a man. Oh my god. If that would have gone in, I would have been a little bit annoyed. But they do have another chance. Mateo Sindio plays it back in. Simic. I shouldn't have brought him on. This is... oh no, I shouldn't have brought him on. Bolingi versus Jovanovic. 1-on-1. Jovanovic! He misses the penalty! Oh, we're blessed. We are blessed. Oh no, Simic. That was a very bad introduction from the bench. May I say that was trash. Is this going to be a nervy? I'm afraid to touch anything. And fortunately enough, I wasn't worried. I knew we were going to win this game easily. My goodness. But to be fair, for the amount of rotation we did and to get a win, I'm happy. So far, so good. We are currently unbeaten in the league. We have scored 24 goals. We have conceded 6. Only Crvena Zvezda is near us. And they also haven't lost. And to be fair, Voždovac haven't lost either, which is quite good. Who do they draw against? Čukarički and Voždovac. Ooh. That's quite good. When are we playing either of those teams? We're playing Voždovac and Crvena Zvezda. Wow, okay. that's great at the same time. That's awesome. So that's definitely going to be a double. But the next game I'm going to see you for is this game. We're going to make our debut in the Europa Conference League group because, you know, we've done this in the playoffs and now we're going to be in the proper group stage, which is exciting. For our first game, we're traveling to Portugal and hopefully you can come on this adventure with me too. But yeah, hit that like button because for every like, we should change it to something else. For every like, you get 2 goals a game. Because I didn't ask for likes, that's why we only won 2-1. And subscribe to my channel because I make up rules all the time and it's a bit fun. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great one and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye guys!